these masks are finally done. Got the full version of the Johnny 3 Tiers Notes from the Underground mask. Then we have the performance style, also with lights. They both have differences. This one was more of a experimental one in the beginning, like with the whole lights and everything, trying to figure it out. So that's why it took so long with this one. With that one, it was completely changed and it went by a lot faster, but it was also a lot more, what's the word? The lights in this one actually have an issue. If you jiggle the mask just right or whatever, they can just shut off on its own too. But I don't know how well this will show up, but there's actually a row of lights from the top all the way down onto this side, and then they wrap around, and then up to here is where they stop working. So then the rest of the 3 lights work just fine. So there's actually a short in here somewhere, and I don't know how to fix it. Tried working with the guy that did the lights for me. He did the lights in both of these masks, and he wasn't sure on how to help me, because this one has 4 battery packs in it and they're double cells, and they're button cell batteries, which run 3 volts of battery, so there's like 24 volts or something like that. I don't know. I'm no good with electronic stuff. But with this one, he was going to run it off of 2 9-volt batteries. And with the way this mask is, how big it is on the inside and all that, the 2 9-volts actually wouldn't be ideal because it would dig into wherever they were placed. So if you put them in the cheek, they dig into your cheek, forehead, dig into your forehead, even with foam inserts, which I have in here, as you can see. But with this one in particular, the short of the wire, I'm gonna chalk it up as to a short, is actually right underneath this foam. If I took out the foam, you'd be able to see right where it is. It's actually a little underneath the battery pack too, but I actually put the battery packs into this one. I swapped out the 9 volts for the same battery system as this one. And forgive me for the shaky camera and the shivering voice. I'm in my garage and it's like 5 degrees outside, so it's cold in here. That also explains the gloves. The lighting on this one, it's all individual LEDs. He recycled an old LED light bulb and glued them in, did all the wiring. Let's see, should be able to take it off and show you. That's how it is throughout the entire mask. The aluminum tape is in both of these masks to reflect more light on the butterfly side, because there's no way that we could figure out to get the LEDs to shine through there nicely. And looks like the batteries are dying on this one a little bit. But anyways, I'm actually going to take my glove off for this next bit, just so I can get to the switch. But the way this one is wired up is each battery pack controls a different set of lights. Like this one at the top of in the forehead, controls part of the 3. And then this one controls, I think, this side of the 3. Then these 2 control the butterfly. But there is a main switch at the cheek or the chin, and it shuts all of them off as long as all the battery packs are on. So with that, I had to figure out how the foam was, and normally I do hot glue in here just so it's secure and it's not going anywhere, but since the battery pack's at the top, I had to Velcro it in. I actually took off the little Velcro dots from a Sugru glue packaging, whatever. Anyway, that's besides the point. So that's all done. All the lights work. I might have to replace the batteries that control the top half of the butterfly. Anyways, with this one, the like I said, the lights from right here down all the way up, every now and then they'll shut off, and looks like it's getting a little cold out here for the batteries, so they're dying, but warm them back up, they'll be fine. But these batteries just die for no reason. Like I said, there's a short somewhere behind this cheek, but not sure if I can replicate it. Don't really want to, but if you... Actually, I have an old clip of it. I could just chop that into here. If you notice, there goes the lights and part of the 3 where there's an issue. And the only way I can fix it is to strip out all the hot glue that's in there, and why won't it focus? But if you flex the mask just right, you can actually get the lights to work. But with this one, I got the battery packs mounted in myself. He was going to put the 2 9-volt batteries in the forehead, which wouldn't make sense at all. That's 1-inch foam. It would barely fit with the 9 volts in there. Wouldn't exactly be the most comfortable. But I have all these battery packs wired in a series. Pretty sure it's series. They're all connected in any way. But I made one control for the battery pack. And I even tried fixing the single LED light that's in the skull. The guy that did the lights for me failed to mention that there was a single LED bulb in here that ran off a different voltage than the LED strip that he put throughout the whole mask. Like, you can see it a little bit there. But he failed to mention about that one LED light, and I hooked up all the batteries, and I'm pretty sure I fried that light. I tried replacing it with another bulb that I had. There's actually a wire, this one right here, down the nose over to this battery pack it's connected to. I spliced the wire, connected it to there. I tried fixing it. I think I have voltage wrong somewhere. Every now and then it kicks on. Looks like right now it's on, which is surprising. But yeah, like, if I shut off one of the other battery packs, it'll just be that light on. Here, I'll shut the light off so you can see it a little bit better. Like, now you can see the light. But turn that back on, shut the main off. But yeah, I mean, it still looks decent. There's I tried fixing it. Every now and then the light don't work. Every now and then it does work. Like, just now it did. But yeah, either way, this is for the guy who ordered this mask in particular. All the wiring issues. I already promised him that if the lights get worse, or if it breaks, because the guy who did the lights also shaved down way too much plastic on this side for sure. Like, right through here, it was so thin, you could see the LED strip underneath, and he didn't need to do that at all. So, I am a little peeved off about that, I'll tell you that. But I filled it all in with hot glue, because when I got the mask, all those lights, they were glued in some spots, and the rest was aluminum taped in, barely holding it secure. Wasn't exactly happy to find that out. But it's all glued in. The hot glue should hold the mask together relatively well. And yeah, I mean, if it breaks, I already told the guy, like, hey, if it breaks or the lights get worse or whatever, let me know and I'll give you a deal on the next mask that you want of this. If you need a replacement, be a third of the price if it does. And that'll be the only time that I'll be charging a third of the price for one of these. Holy crap, I'm cold. But you also want a black mesh in the eyes, so there's mesh in the eyes. I use a fabric called Tulle, or whatever, Tulle. I'll put that on the screen. And I just fold it over several times, hot glue it in, does the trick. My mask, the full style, I don't have any mesh in there, because that's not how the original one is. But yeah, these will be up on my Etsy, and I'll have both styles. I'll even do blanks, just raw casts, basically, so they're white when they come out of the mold. If anyone's interested, check out my Etsy. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Redbubble if you want some t-shirts, merch, you know, hoodies, that kind of stuff. Whole bunch of stuff on Redbubble, actually, more than just t-shirts. I'll put links down in the description, all that. So yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you like. I'll be posting more often, hopefully. And yeah, thanks.